The more I get into this reading, the more I don't even know where to start, because it's so beautiful and I don't want to mess it up, and I want to get my point across without crying, but I get super emotional when the message is this good, when it's this juicy, when it's this heavy, when it's this, it's very clear. Spirit wants you to know that, first of all, they see you. Your guides see you, your ancestors see you, and they want you to level up. Again, they're asking you, and they see that you've kind of taken a few steps back. Are we ever on a path that's linear completely? No. We're always going to backslide. We're always going to have something that gets us. And I think we didn't really see this coming. I think it kind of snuck up on us. But the point here is that there's a call to attention to what has been going on. That forgiveness for yourself is what's needed to move forward in a more fifth dimensional thinking, a more living and loving abundantly. But you have to forgive yourself first. You have to look in the mirror. You have to reflect. And you have to set it free. You can forgive your parents. You can forgive your kids. You can forgive everybody, but why is it so hard for us to forgive ourselves? It's like, okay, if I hold on to this for the rest of my life, if I punish myself for the rest of my life, then maybe it will have been worth it, or maybe I will have learned my lesson. I want to encourage you to listen to 963 hertz when you are trying to either channel or really tap into God frequency. Turn it on. 963 hertz. I get so many downloads when I'm meditating at this level of frequency. Just turning this down a little. Why is it so hard to forgive ourselves? And on Easter, this is such a perfect message, because why do we hold ourselves hostage for what Jesus died on the cross for? Why do we make our own shackles and bounds when Christ wanted us to be free? Sorry, I'm going to read this to you. It says, self-forgiveness. I can't go back and change the beginning, but I can start today and I can change the ending. I forgive everyone, including myself, and I set myself free. Maybe you weren't the sister you wish you would have been. Maybe you weren't the daughter you wish you would have been. Maybe you weren't the mother. Maybe you weren't the husband. Maybe you weren't the uncle or the friend. But there's nothing you can do about it now. You have to release it. Reflection here is key in order to not repeat the same behavior. There's something here about accepting who you are, accepting your body, accepting what you look like, accepting the being that you are, because this is just a meat sack. This is just the skin we wear. It is our soul and our light that matters. My body and soul shine in beauty. If only we could see ourselves the way God sees us. The beautiful creation, soul that He created. so that we could love ourselves in that way. Now, first you have to do this. You have to forgive yourself. There's somebody's ancestors here basically saying, pay attention. Something's coming. They're calling attention to something. But you have to be ready. You have to be ready for it. And the only way, I have something on my phone. The only way you're going to be ready for it is if you forgive yourself. And take a true reflection. Because it's time to level up. 673. Fifth dimensional thinking. It's time to level up. Your angels want you to level up. Thinking in fifth dimension. You are stuck in mundane struggles and the material world values. Reframe your thoughts. Keep the big picture in view and connect to your purpose and valuable lessons that you are learning at this very moment. Like I said, it feels like you fell back a little. But what is the lesson? How can you alchemize that? How can you move forward being a better human being? Because that's what lessons are for, right? Like, God forbid we're the same person that we were 20 years ago. I mean, I hope that I've learned something in the last 20 years. But maybe there's some pieces of me that are still stuck. The same person that was 20 years ago, certain things that I needed to heal were all healing. This is a call to that. There's something here about alchemizing what's happened to you. Not letting it live in your heart with guilt and shame, and to love abundantly. You know, I truly believe, I've got like mascara from crying and sage on my hands. I truly believe that our biggest superpower that we can attain in this life is to alchemize the traumatic, the trauma, the hurt, the pain that has happened to us. What could you be if you changed that into power, the bad into light? I don't know why bad things happen to good people. I don't know why bad things happen at all. I don't know why people get cancer, and I don't know why the good die young. I don't know. But it happens every single day, and every day that you're here is a gift. And we get trapped in like the snakes, the wounds, the trauma that latches onto us, and it just kind of stays and festers, and we carry it around. You're not meant for that. You're meant for growth. You're meant to be prosperous. You're meant for so much more potential than where you're living right now. Alchemize this for the final time. Close this chapter and move forward.